The Gospel according to John, the first chapter.
Glory to you, O Lord.
The next day, Jesus decided to go to Galilee. He found Philip and said to him, "Follow me." Now Philip was from Bethsaida, the city of Andrew and Peter.
Philip found Nathanael and said to him, "We have found him about whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote, Jesus, son of Joseph from Nazareth."
Nathanael said to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?"
Philip said to him, "Come and see." When Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him, he said of him, "Here is truly an Israelite in whom there is no deceit."
Nathanael asked him, "Where did you get to know me?"
Jesus answered, "I saw you under the fig tree before Philip called you."
Nathanael replied, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel."
Jesus answered, "Do you believe because I told you that I saw you under the fig tree? You will see greater things than these." And he said to him, "Very truly I tell you, you will see heaven opened and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man."
The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, O Christ. Grace, mercy, and peace is yours from the one whose dream is for a diverse world to be united in love. Amen. It began with a synod book study. The book was Waking Up White, and a few people from Our Saviors and also Central Lutheran joined the synod Zoom conversation. Afterwards, this small group considered together how to invite others into this conversation. How can we invite more people to come and see? And from those questions, a leadership team emerged, and a third partner was added, Zion United Methodist Church. And from that team, plans were made for 3 book study groups, and invitations were extended. Come and see. And from those book study conversations that were deep and thought-provoking and challenging, questions emerged. How can we keep the momentum going? How can we take this to the next level? How can we invite more people into this process? How can we be agents for healthy change in this community that we value and love? In the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., this group had a dream. And this group was ready to work to bring reality closer to God's dream. Sunday, January 24th, marks the first of what are being called community conversations. Intentional times, once a month, to dive deeper into bridging divides in order to move forward together. The inaugural guest will be known to many of you, Pastor Kara Baylor, a Black woman preacher who grew up in this congregation in the Scatrud family. Come and see what we can learn together about dismantling systemic racism. Come and hear what her experience was like growing up in this very white community. Come and see how we can work to make the future better. Come and see how God's dream can become reality. It began when a group wondered aloud together, who in our community is under a whole lot of stress and needs to feel supported? And how can we show our appreciation to them? Well, the momentum quickly grew as others were invited to come and see, to come and join the effort, and those conversations gave birth to the Caring Project, whose focus is simple and meaningful. The group is starting by delivering treats to teachers and school staff, as well as healthcare providers. These treats convey connection, hope, encouragement, gratitude, love. Come and see what a big impact these small, sincere gestures can make. Come and see how easy it is to put God's love into action. It began with an invitation extended to feed my people. We have a really big parking lot. We would be glad to help if you need us. Come and see. And now, and continuing at least through March, there is a pop-up food pantry in our parking lot every Friday morning from 9:30 to 10:30. Come and see, say those receiving the food to their friends and neighbors. Come and see, we told prospective volunteers this summer who wondered if there were really that many people in our community who needed food. Come and see how this pandemic has made life extra hard for a whole lot of people. It began with a conversation at a recent staff meeting. When there are so many questions that simply we cannot answer, when so many timelines for when we can gather for this and that are up in the air, when we wonder how we can safely come and see together, when all of that continues to be impacted, we wondered, what promise can we make that we know we will be able to keep? What hope can we give one another through this long winter? Will we be in the sanctuary for Easter Sunday? I don't know. When we return to the sanctuary, will it be safe to sing? I don't know. Will we be worshiping at Irvine Park this summer? Yes! We did it safely last summer, so we know that we can do it again. And we hope to start as early as possible. We also know that the pandemic put a halt to the printing of a new park songbook. It's ready to go, but there's also room and time for a few more songs to be added, and your nominations are welcome. Over these past months, which hymns or songs have been the ones to most sustain you? As we look towards worshiping together again at Irvine Park, what hymns or songs do you most look forward to singing together? Come and see, because we will be together at Irvine Park this summer. It began when some of you said, I can't imagine that online worship will feel like worship. Or, I can't imagine how sitting in my car in the church parking lot will be a meaningful way to gather. For some of you, it took the prodding of someone else to say, come and see, give it a try, check it out. Come and see. And you did. And here you are, worshiping in a new way. Come and see, dear church, that whether we are inside the building or not, we are God's people, doing God's work, using our hands in all sorts of new ways to live God's love. This pandemic may have shattered many of our dreams, but God's dream persists as God calls us again and again. Come and see how we can live with one another and for one another in the love that God showers on all of us. Come and see. Amen.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to give us a like and even a comment. And please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.